What is this? Is it a clown? Oh my god, I hate this so much. What am I doing here? It looks so bad. Hi and welcome to another painting video. Hi, I'm Alice. Welcome back to my channel. It's finally time for another Warhammer mini. And I have to say, this time it was quite frustrating for me. For those of you who already saw my other two videos, you maybe also made a comment about my painting skills. And I can assure you that this time you won't believe I'm a good painter because, yeah, you will see. Yeah. Thank you to everyone who joined my painting journey a few months ago. I think the last painting video is 3 or 4 months old, so thank you so much for your patience. You will understand why it takes me so long to paint a mini with this video, because there were so many mistakes I had to correct, so many times I struggled. So yeah, this is also a video for all of you who feel the same, who feel the frustration, and yeah, we are all in the same boat. I feel you. This time we are talking about a female character of the Warhammer 40k world. And as you know, maybe, I'm a fan of the 40k characters, but only if they have a touch of Age of Sigmar. So basically modern and middle-aged details included in one mini. So today we are talking about a Palatine from the Adepta Sororitas. This is her, this is the picture, I will just blend it in. And I decided to not paint this mini in the colors the original mini shows. And I think that's also the reason why I struggled so much. I looked up for a few inspirations on YouTube and I found a video where I really liked the colors. I will put this video into the description, of course. I also made a few adjustments. I tried to do my best and I failed. At least for the head, I have to admit. You will see all my mistakes today. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, let's start with the mini. This time I didn't use black as the primer. I used gray, as a lot of you also recommended, because it's obviously easier to see all the details. Although I have to say that I sometimes still feel blind to see all the details. I think it also depends on the light, but yeah, this is still challenging for me. I didn't glue all the parts together from the start because I think it's easier to get into all the small corners and the details if you don't glue all the parts already together. What is your approach here? What do you prefer? And I also didn't glue the body on the base from the beginning because I wanted to do something differently for the base this time. And I left this part for the ending, so that's why I'm holding it in my hands. I have a handle. I know in my previous video there were a lot of comments who suggested that I use something to put the mini on, because that's totally true, that you put some color away from the mini if you touch it a lot of times. That's true. I know that. Thank you for all the suggestions and all the tips. I really appreciate them. So I just wanted to tell you from the beginning, I have a handle. You will see it in the video. But I also like to feel the mini in my hand. It's yeah, it's more fun for me actually to paint it like that. I've been not only painting, but I also bought a book about the history of Warhammer 40k. This is in German. Der große Bruderkrieg 1, Aufstieg des Horus. And I think the original title is Horus Rising. Yeah, I read the first 20 pages and have been left confused a little bit, so I think I have to read these 20 pages again. Who is doing what and why, so yeah. But I'm also gaining knowledge about the history. Okay, so her coat, I don't know if that's the correct term, drove me crazy. I painted it in white, like the inspiration I used, but I wasn't satisfied with the white, so I painted it again in another white color, whitish color, and with another shade. I then used gray for the shadows, but I wasn't satisfied with the outcome, so I painted it black. And I wasn't satisfied with that outcome either, so I used a shifter from Vallejo in green-blue or something like that, and that was okay then with me. But yeah, just imagine all the coatings on the coat, so it's probably very heavy for her to wear. In my previous video, I told you to comment which mini I should paint next, or one of the next minis. And so far, if I'm correct, the comment with the most likes is the Demon Prince from Age of Sigmar. And for those of you who don't know how this mini looks like, I will show you the picture now. So this mini has the most likes. And I am going to paint it, yes, but before I do that, I think I have to practice more, especially when you see this mini now. But it's more about the head. It's the head, and the Demon Prince doesn't have, he has a head of course, but he doesn't have a face, like a human face. I think I'm just done with human faces. I'm not going to paint any human faces ever again. Yeah, that's my decision. That's the solution, right? I don't need to practice painting human heads, I'm just avoiding to paint them. So for these two parts, I didn't film the painting process. You can just see the finished product, but I will show you how I made a few adjustments regarding the details, for example, using naan oil. And yeah, that's why you don't see the painting process for these two parts. But I have to tell you that for the thing the sword is in, I don't know the correct term, I initially painted it in brown, but when I saw it as a whole, so with the other colors of the mini, I wasn't satisfied, so I painted it in white, and I think it looks much better. But yeah, this is also one of the things I had to correct, and where there are several layers now. Alright, now let's paint together the head. Always the most challenging part, I would say, especially because this time I also have to paint a real face, not only the eyes, because my other two minis had a mask or a helmet or whatever, so there was no need to paint a real face. So let's see what we can do today. I haven't glued the head on the body yet, because I think it's easier to do it separately. So I made this construction. There was a brush inside, and yeah, I just put it together with blue tack on this thing here. There you go. I'm already sweating. I also want to do something differently, so that's always another challenge. So as you can see, I've already painted it a little bit in white, but my plan is, let's see if I will do that really, to use the shifters from Vallejo. I think the shifters works better on black, so the effect isn't working so well on white, I think. So I would have to paint the hair black, and I think we will just do that. Sometimes I have to really put it right in front of my eyes, because otherwise I can't see anything. I think I also mentioned this in one of my other two painting videos, where I said I feel like I'm blind for the details, so we will see shortly if I will regret this, but yeah. Have you used these shifters? And if so, are you happy with that? I really like the effect. Okay, and let's do this crown thing in gold, of course. And the next step would be now the skin color. I have from Vallejo skin tone and skin ink. I've never used them before, but I will do now. Okay, this is how it looks now. But I think I used too much water, so it was very thin, and I would do a second coat. So from my understanding, now I would have to use the skin ink, I think. Because it should be like a contrast paint, right? Okay, let's try the ink. Yeah, I think it should just be like contrast paint. Shouldn't it? Oh my God. What am I doing? Or should I have used it first and then? The other color? Maybe. Probably. I don't know. Maybe she is just in a very difficult battle, and it's her bloody face. because right now it's not like I imagined. Yeah, this is how it looks now, so I think I should have used it first and then put the skin tone as a second layer. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do now as the next step. What is this? Is it a clown? I feel that it would have been easier to just put 9 oil onto it. Yeah. Okay, so this needs to be on the highest part, so I think the nose. And the cheeks. I think also the eyes have to be white. Yeah, of course not like that, but okay. Oh my god, I hate this so much. Look at this shit. I'm so bad in this. You know what? I will just put 9 oil on it. So it's more brownish. Okay, looks a little bit better now. But now I have to do another coat. And when we are on it, we can also paint a little bit here. It's just from a horror movie. Okay, maybe I'll try to do something with black on the eye. And I don't have high hopes, but I let it be. This is really not fun. Do you enjoy painting faces? Or do you avoid them at all costs? The face looks horrible, but yeah. No. No. What am I doing here? It looks so bad. I'm just painting everything white again. It's horrible. It's getting worse and worse. I'm not even going to show you because it just looks like crap. Okay, so I gave my best. I think I put so many paint coatings on it that now you can't even see the features of the face. Well, yeah, so I'm not that satisfied with the output, but yeah, let's see, because I glued now the head onto the body and this is the result. Her nose looks, I don't know. Yeah, she looks like a little bit like a zombie. I will try to fix that later, so let's do the base together. I think this will be so much more fun than painting this head. Okay, so I am a fan of the bases. I think it's so much fun and I wanted to do something new. So I first bought these bases. So it's a little bit different. And I also bought plants to make it even more fun. We have an alien fly trap, gamer's grass, and again gamer's grass but in different colors. And of course there will be mud because that's the fun part. So yeah, I will open these now and then we will do the base. I didn't put any primer on this. Should I have done that? Well. So tell me in the comments, what was your biggest fail painting a mini? I didn't have that many problems with my other two minis, so I think it was just luck maybe. With the other twos, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this one. Or maybe something's wrong with me. Every time I look at her face, I'm like, what the hell? Okay, but the base looks good. I will just do the edges and that's it for today for me. I will do some finishing and try to fix the face a little bit, and then you will see the results. And if you're wondering how much time I spent for this part, for the head and the base, I'm filming now for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So this is her. And yeah, she's half a zombie, by the way, and that's why her face looks like that, so that's totally fitting, right? Am I satisfied with the outcome? I am, except for the head. I think I also could have used more details, more edge highlighting or whatever, but yeah, I was just done with this mini. For all the things I've already had to correct, and yeah, you saw what I had to do with the head. I'm just thinking if I should try once again fixing her face. Should I do this? I don't think it... Can it get worse than this? Probably, but... Thank you so much for watching. I hope you were entertained. If you were, then please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And of course, you are welcome to make a comment. Either way, with sharing your story about what was your worst painting mistake, or you can also let me know which mini you suggest to avoid painting human faces. Thank you so much once again. See you next time.